Oppo's kicked off 2021 by launching its first smartphone of the year, the Reno 5 Pro, or if you want to get really technical about it, the Reno 5 Pro 5G, which brings with it some killer features. Of course, there's 5G, there's 65-watt superfast charging, there's a high refresh rate display, and of course the new MediaTek Dimensity 1000 Plus chipset. So there's a lot of good stuff to like over here. But good stuff doesn't always translate into great experience. Now, is that the case also for the Reno 5 Pro 5G, or is this the best mid-range smartphone that money can buy right now? Let's find out. So let's get the design and build quality out of the way first. The Oppo Reno 5 Pro doesn't feel huge or uncomfortable to hold, even though it offers a big 6.5-inch display. This is mostly thanks to the sleek and lightweight form factor. Weighing just 173 grams and measuring only 7.6mm in thickness, this phone is designed for one-handed use. Although boasting such a slim body does come at a cost, for example, no headphone jack. But I'm willing to overlook that because Oppo has designed a beautiful phone, and if you're planning to buy it, go for the Astral Blue color variant. With a matte glass finish, this color is simply stunning to look at. Plus, the back panel keeps fingerprints at bay and throws off mesmerizing patterns when light hits it at different angles. As far as the essentials are concerned, the phone comes with a USB Type-C charging port, a single speaker, and IP34 dust and water resistance. Complementing the design is this gorgeous 6.5-inch Super AMOLED screen with a buttery smooth 90Hz refresh rate and 2400 by 1080 resolution that gets 1100 nits of peak brightness. The display is curved from the edges, but the bezels are super slim, and along with a selfie camera in a hole punch, it gives the phone a lot of screen real estate. Plus, the front panel is HDR10 Plus certified for a more vivid and colorful visual experience, so content on Netflix and Amazon Prime look great. In the hardware department, Oppo Reno 5 Pro is the first smartphone in India to run MediaTek's latest 1000 Plus Dimensity chipset, which theoretically isn't as powerful as the Snapdragon 865, but in graphic benchmarks is almost worlds apart from smartphones that run on the Snapdragon 765G. This means the Reno 5 Pro is an excellent device for high graphic gaming. Let's also not forget that the chipset is accompanied by a 90Hz refresh rate and 180Hz touch sampling rate, making the experience all the better. Furthermore, Dimensity 1000 Plus is easily one of the most advanced 5G capable processors available in the country. And while that may not be a major factor for Indian consumers right now, the Reno 5 Pro is definitely future ready. Apart from the new chipset, there's also 8GB of RAM on tap, which plays a big role in smooth multitasking. Unfortunately, the onboard 128GB storage is not expandable, and there's no higher storage model available either, so you may have to invest in some Google storage if space is an issue for you. In terms of battery life, the 4350 mAh unit can last for an entire day with light to medium usage, but the 90Hz refresh rate quickly eats into it. The good news here, however, is ultra-fast SuperVOOC 2.0 charging speeds delivered by a 65-watt adapter. It tops up the phone from 0 to 70% in just 15 minutes, significantly faster than most of the competition. Sadly, there's no wireless charging, but then again, this feature isn't all that common in this price range to begin with. Now let's turn our attention to the cameras. It's a quad sensor system with a primary 64-megapixel sensor, an 8-megapixel ultra-wide sensor, a 2-megapixel macro sensor, and a 2-megapixel mono sensor. Pictures taken in daylight are quite impressive. There's a good amount of detail and offer, colors look natural, and the 64-megapixel sensor produces quite a bit of depth of field even without the portrait mode. The rear camera is even capable of clicking photos at a resolution of up to 108 megapixels, delivering excellent clarity even when you zoom into a picture. There's also a night mode and ultra-dark mode, both which help you get a good shot in low light conditions. The wide-angle camera also managed decent quality, but the output wasn't as crisp as that of the primary camera. The macro sensor is easily the Achilles heel of the entire camera system. It never quite produced the results I hoped for. On the video front, the rear camera shoots up to 4K at 30 FPS and not 60 FPS. It's not a deal breaker, but it's a bit odd for a phone that boasts video recording as one of its biggest strengths. That said, footage does look incredibly smooth, with the Ultra Steady Video 3.0 mode for stabilization working like a treat. There's even a dual view video mode that enables you to record videos from the front and rear camera simultaneously. The real star of the show, however, is the new AI highlight feature that significantly enhances video quality to be clearer, brighter, and more natural, whether in dim light or backlit scenes. It works well for the most part and did a good job of exposing subjects and backgrounds, especially in darker environments. And it just so happens the feature is available on both rear and front camera. Talking about the front camera, it's a 32 megapixel sensor that clicks sharp selfies with accurate colors in good lighting, but in low light conditions the image tends to be a bit soft even with the dedicated night mode turned on. A crucial part of any smartphone is its operating system, and with the latest ColorOS 11.1 based on Android 11, Oppo brings plenty of customization options that make the software feel a lot more personal. You can pick your own icons, widgets, transition styles, and even wallpapers all from the home page. Then there's the improved dark mode, which offers 3 color schemes: enhanced, medium, and gentle, each with different levels of contrast. On the edge of the screen, you'll find a smart sidebar that holds a few nifty features like the ability to take screenshots and get quick access to the file manager. Oppo also brings clever battery software optimization. The AI actually learns your charging habits, stops charging to 80% at night, and recharges to 100% by the time you get up. This means you will no longer have to worry about the harms of prolonged charging. For gamers, there's an adjustable gaming touch feature that provides optimized performance and touch response speed, ensuring a tailored gaming experience. So to sum up, the Reno 5 Pro 5G brings a lot of flagship goodies to the table. A beautiful curved screen, a premium slender design, a lot of impressive camera features, and of course super fast charging. There's no wireless charging or stereo speakers, so it doesn't check all the boxes, but it comes pretty darn close. Although I do feel that this phone could have been priced more competitively, but if you can get past that, then the Reno 5 Pro 5G is a pretty solid phone in the mid-range segment.